Good evening, welcome to Wireless Sports TV. We finally made it out here to the softball field. The sun is shining and it's May, and Dennis Karen joining me today. How you doing, Dennis?
Doing well, Dick. We're watching you.
All right, before we get started, I'd like to mention some of our fine sponsors bringing you this game. Sun Island Fuel, Condon and Coleman Insurance, Don Allen Auto Center, Harbor Fuel, Island Lumber.
You don't have a bad side.
Island Pharmacy, Kitty Bird Togs, the Downey Fwig, Joe Rapaki, CPA, the Islander Package Store. I'll get through these if Dennis stops kibitzing with the umpires. The Seagrill, Boys and Girls Club, Steamship Authority, the Beauty Bar, Rick's Paint and Maintenance, the Visitor Center, Espresso to Go, Fast Forward, Rider Electric, Outdoor Power, Billy Built Automotive, Cottage and Castle, Nantucket Electrical Contractors, Killen Real Estate, Martin Bork Painting, Santa's Rubbish Removal, Nantucket Health Department, Island Fencing, Island Carpets, Valero & Sons, Faucet Man Plumbing and Heating, Nantucket Estate Jewelry and Fine Art, the NRTA, the Boathouse, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Something Natural, Highland Flooring, Champion Rentals, Island Variety, Sherman Management. Gino just turned 60. He'll be checking out Sherman Management this week. The Homestead is another one on Gino's list, the Homestead. Nantucket Health Club.
That's Sherman Commons. That's a different company.
UPS Store, Just Do It 2 Sport Fishing. Gino's mad already, Dennis.
I don't want people knowing my age.
All you gotta do is pick up that book the town passes out, Gino.
Why did you tell us that, Gino?
It's in the book, Gino.
Oh, really?
Keeper's Restaurant, Glenn's Island Seafood, Hatch's Package Store, Dan's Pharmacy, Murray's Toggery, Gray Lady Property Management, Geronimo's and Dirty Paws, The Corner Table, Hogate's Laundry, Arrowhead Nursery, Island Kitchen. Gino goes so far up in Maine, Dennis, that he's only 59 up there. They're off the map.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Here we go. First pitch of the year, Dennis. Tell us who's on the mound.
All right, Madeline Lamb is on the mound. His first pitch is fouled off.
That's going to hit.
Ooh. And Audrey LeBlanc, as the center fielder.
Bring your glove, I hope.
I did. I got to get it. It's in my truck. I just thought of it as the pop-up came this way. Dennis, I knew Dennis was going to get on me, so I'm going to go get it this half inning.
Well,
You got to protect the camera, Dick. It's right in front of me.
I will be the protector of the camera. You notice with Dennis, that way over here, he wants no part of that action. You get way out of the line of fire.
I got the shot.
He's got the shortstop bearing right down on him.
It's all right. I'll get it with a bare hand, Dick.
You know who I saw the other day? I went by the Donna Barrows Rab. May she rest in peace.
Yeah.
I went to her funeral, and Benny Enos was there. Remember the arm he had? I mentioned that to Benny. You know, we're playing softball that summer. He was the third baseman.
Yep.
And I was the first baseman. He would throw that ball over there so goddamn hard at me, and I was nervous. I was nervous as Benny threw it. I'm sorry. I meant to say gosh darn.
Dick, Kylie Beakus is up. No, she's the catcher for.
Okay, let's get back to the game.
So one out here. Nantucket coming 8-1. Nantucket's 8-1 the last I heard, and doing well.
The Sturgis East is 4-6.
Nantucket handled Sturgis East earlier this year on the road. So this is a big rematch for Sturgis, 4-6. They want to get back to 500. Nantucket wants to pad their record. The better your record, the higher your seed.
And there's a whoa, Dick! Whoa! Oh, Dick!
Almost came to me.
Dick.
Grass cutter. Grass is kind of high. Notice how to slow the ball right down.
All right.
So who's your buddy umpiring at first? Is he an old friend of yours? Or you
Oh
just,
yeah. Bill.
Was he calling them when you were coaching?
Probably.
Probably.
There's a little nibbler foul. Probably, you know. The Whaler boys baseball team had a rough day yesterday. They're 0-8.
Yeah, the baseball team is probably the only team that's not going to make the playoffs. Boys lacrosse is undefeated. As I said, the softball's got the 1 loss. Girls lacrosse is just above 500, I think. Something like 7 and 5-ish, somewhere in that range. So they're hanging on to a playoff spot. I don't know how. I know sailing gets in. Sailing only had 1 loss. I don't know how tennis gets in. Whether they get in as a team or the individuals get in. I'm not sure. Tennis being a new sport in town.
Yeah, they're 4 and 4. They're doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're doing. I don't know if the whole team makes it, or does the
No, I think it's girls and then
girls.
boys.
I mean, what I'm saying is, does one girl make it? Like sort of in swimming.
Oh, Dick,
That's even.
closer.
It's getting closer.
You better hop over and get your glove. You better hop right over and get that glove.
I'll get my glove right after this half inning.
Come on, come on. Wait, come on, man.
There's a ground ball. Second base. Nice play. All right. Sarah Lombardi making a nice play for the Whalers.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
Lombardi to Perry, 4-3. And now we have Emma Dean, number 15 up. Emma batting in the 3-hole today. Madeline Lamb in what, her 2nd or 3rd year pitching? Is it?
Yeah, she
was a starter last year. And
she's
the year before. I think she broke in the year before.
The Lambs are seniors this year, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And one of them got the scholarship. Was it Madeline?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I saw that in the paper last week. If I got them backwards, I'm sorry, but I think it was Madeline Lamb was one of the 2 recipients of the golf scholarship.
Wow. What a wonderful thing that is. And there's the end of the inning, Dick.
So we played a half inning here. SturgisEast 0, Nantucket coming to bat. Okay, Will is coming up to bat. Tell us who we're going to have batting in the first inning.
Marina's playing shortstop today. Got off her nice basketball season this year.
She did, yes. Last week we did a girls lacrosse game, and Raphael Osona joined me in the booth. He was the girls lacrosse coach last year and the girls basketball coach this year.
That's a knock.
That'll be a double.
Look at her. She's got wheels going to 2nd. And going in for 3rd. And in safely. Marina Cass. Back to 2nd. She's sent back to 2nd.
I'm not sure why.
I don't either.
Well, nobody's arguing, Dick. All right.
Why is she sent back?
We'll have to ask him. Okay. Jen Lamb up for the Whalers, number 8. Her sister Madeline's on deck.
Jen's up. Jen Lamb.
Lovely bunt. Oh, safe.
She was wide. There was nobody covering 2nd. All she had to do was take off, and she had it.
So we got an E3.
Yeah, 2nd base. Yeah.
So Whalers have 1st and 3rd, nobody out. First 2 players have reached. Madeline Lamb, big stick up.
Madeline's an RBI machine.
And down to 2nd goes Jen Lamb. Stolen base.
She's an RBI machine. Now she has the
2 ducks in the pond.
one of our favorite sayings, as Dennis just gave it to you. Couple of ducks on the pond.
What does that mean?
Gina still doesn't know what that means. It means 2 are out there ready to be driven in, 2nd and 3rd. A hit, she'll drive in 2 runs. And
looks like they're going to be
time.
That's an old time saying. Yeah, we'll have to Google it, Gino. Google and find out where
Yeah, you kids don't know those.
two ducks in a pond come from. Somewhere along the lines of a can of corn.
And we have a base on balls, and the Whalers have them loaded.
So the pitcher wanted nothing to do with
Okay, we got a pinch runner. You got to tell me who it is.
Jen. And
Number
coming
9.
in
Number 9.
to run for Jen
Number 9.
is Mulaney Bamber.
Okay. And this is Anjali Dyer. Left fielder for the Whalers.
She was the Inquirer Mirror, one of the Inquirer Mirror, but she was the female player of the week last week. So she, I think she's only a sophomore, batting cleanup.
And there's going to be a base hit. 1. And 2 runs come in, and the runners move up. Okay. Whalers take a 2-0 lead.
So 2 RBIs there, and both runners move up on the overthrow. Oh, you never give up coaching. A coach is always coaching.
All right.
Does have a pretty decent strike zone there. Nobody out. First 4 Whalers have reached base.
Good catch.
Catcher blocked it well.
This is Sidney Higgins.
No, the
No.
one before that. This is the 5th batter there. You left one out.
Let me see. Oh, Jazzy and oh boy.
Who is this?
Jazzy and Matheny. Number 16.
That's catchable, but no one's gonna. Oh, she does make a great catch.
Did a double play.
That could be a double play.
All right.
Was it?
Yep.
Nobody's made the call yet.
No, he hasn't.
What are we doing here?
He's calling it safe.
Shouldn't that be an infield fly rule?
I don't know. I didn't hear the infield fly rule called. She definitely left. She definitely left before it was caught. I think the pitcher should have thrown it over the third baseman and stepped on it then, because the umpire doesn't make the call if she leaves early, right? The other team has to make the call.
Nice punt. All right.
Another run scores. I thought she tagged her.
I did too. I thought she had it anyway.
Well, she caught the ball, but she didn't have a foot on the base. So the throw was a little bit high, so you got to give her an error on the throw, but I thought she made the adjustment and made the tag. Anyways, the Whalers get their 4th, and we still only have 1 out.
That's a nice shot. Nice catch. Nice catch. Look, good arm throwing it in.
The left fielder was thinking Nantucket still had a runner on third base, so she fired the ball home, and that's bad playing there. You gotta know the situation, and you gotta know where you're gonna throw it.
Always.
I never forget one Little League umpire said to me one day when I was like 11 years old playing first base. He said to me, "If the ball comes to you, what are you gonna do?" And I just sort of shrugged my shoulders, and he said, "Always know what you're going to do with the ball if it comes to you."
That's
and
correct.
that really stuck in my head, and I used that in all sports that I played. What am I? So after a while, I thought about that, and I said, "Okay, if the ball comes to me, the guy on second base, I'll make the out and look to third, you know." And I always knew in my head, and I was always thinking that way.
All right.
All right, so we've played one. Nantucket's ahead, 4-0. Talk about it later.
Okay, Aaron Quinn up for Sturgis
All right,
East.
second inning here. Sturgis coming up. Nantucket with a 4-0 lead. Portions of the second inning brought to us by Don Allen Auto Center. New and used vehicles on sale at Don Allen.
That's sage advice, Dick. Sage advice. And that's gonna drop. Base hit.
First hit of the day. First hit of the day, and she had to move it. When you play softball, you know anything to right field is not an automatic hit.
All right, so Lucy Carletti is the batter. She is the second baseman for Sturgis East. And we got a stolen base, maybe. Oh, no,
Oh, she went off the bag.
Oh, wow.
Well, she got a bad foot to begin with. She's got something on her ankle, and it's bad coaching or what? Then it's down 4.
I would think.
Can you send her?
No. Down 4 now.
No,
You need base runners.
yeah. I mean, I think that's bad. I didn't see her leaves. I assume the play was called by the coaching staff, but why would you send a girl down trailing 4-0 who looks like she's got a bad ankle to begin with? You know, you only compound the situation.
So they're going to trade Kyrie?
I think Kyrie has played his last. Well, I hope not his last game, but if they don't win, what, tomorrow night? Or, is it tonight? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tonight the Celtics. Yeah. Could the Celtics win tonight? Yes. They could. Yeah. Can they win 3 in a row? The odds are definitely against them. I think there's only like 2 or 3 teams that have ever done it out of over 200.
One of them was the Celtics.
One of them was the Celtics against what? Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Back in the
day.
I remember that because the Game 7 was being played on a Friday night.
Yep.
When the seniors were having their ball, and we were all invited to the ball at the Harbor House. At least I was there, and Jack Pignato was there, and we were watching the TV as the Celtics. Seventh game was in Boston.
There's a ground ball to second, and nice inning.
All right, we've played 1.5. Whalers are ahead, 4-0. Okay, bottom of the second. Who do we have batting?
Sarah Lombardi, the second baseman for the Whalers.
She made a nice play on the
Yep.
ball hit to her.
Yep. Whalers have a nice 4-0 lead. Bottom of the second inning. And a ground ball, shortstop. And that gets by the first baseman.
Yeah. Bad throw there.
Yeah.
Shortstop had plenty of time.
Yep, she made the stop, but didn't make the throw.
And usually a shortstop is one of the best athletes on the team. That was just a poor throw. Didn't have to hurry it or nothing. She almost nonchalanted it too much and threw it in the dirt.
And in the center
Nobody's
field.
covering.
Okay, here we go. That's gonna be
Oh, she's gone. Wow.
What?
Good job, Aubrey.
Oh boy.
I think replay would have reversed that.
She was out.
All right.
He didn't make it. He didn't see it. How could she say it? You can
Well,
appeal
that-
it to home plate?
Well, it gets kind of hairy. Home plate can't overcall the other guy. No. But
Well, usually
the guy out there, if he thinks he got it wrong, he can ask for a conference with the home plate
it's a pop-up.
and then change his call. You know what I'm saying?
Well, back when I was coaching, the home plate umpire had third base.
The home plate umpire should have been coming up the line. There's a mistake on both umpires in that play, right? Because he was behind it. He was covering. He was in position for the steal on the play at second. And once the ball went into center field, he did not have enough time to get over there to make the call at third base. We could see it right here. The poor coach saw it. And
The home plate.
the home plate umpire should have been moving up the line. If he was moving up the line, then the second base umpire would have let him make the call because he would have saw that he was getting in better position to make it. I mean, the only consolation is it's not a call that's going to change the game.
No.
If it's a close game,
Yes.
you would hate to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody that's here and everybody watching at home can see that Nantucket has a much better team than Sturgis and should win the game.
Marina. Nice line drive. Oh, great play. Too late. No, that time she's out.
They got her that time. Yeah.
That was a good play.
Good play all around there. Shortstop almost held on to the line drive. Threw a little bit late to first base.
Hurt me watching that.
Yeah. But then they made a nice throw to home. And they cut off the run at home.
Who's this?
This is Jen Lamb.
Yep, Jen Lamb. Boy, the Whalers are really running wild on the bases.
Timeout out on the field. Coach wants to talk to his players. This timeout's brought to us by the Fairgrounds, where friends meet, Pudley's Pub. Check it out. What do we got? The Celtics and Red Sox tonight. Bruins tomorrow night. They haven't scheduled the second Bruins game yet. Do you know why they haven't scheduled the second Bruins
Well,
game yet?
I would assume it has to do something with the availability of the guide. Is that no, that's not
It
it.
has to do, well, not the garden, not our garden. Has to do with the St. Louis Stadium. Saturday night, the St. Louis Stadium is being used as for a concert for Cher. Now, how does that play into the Bruins? It's kind of complicated. I don't know if I can explain it or not. But if St. Louis
Wait a minute.
wins,
Are you talking?
if St. Louis wins, then there'll be a game Sunday in St. Louis because Shear is playing there Saturday night. If St. Louis loses tonight, they'll be out of it and there'll be no game, so they'll put the Bruins game on national TV Saturday and San Jose on Sunday. They want to save a game for Sunday, so right now they're holding the Bruins up to find out what happens in the St. Louis series. The Bruins will play Saturday or Sunday and it'll be the national game. So,
Generally, I'm up.
so it's got to do with Shear.
Okay, Dick.
Now that I got everybody confused on that, tell us what's going on with the Whalers here, Dennis.
Well, there are 2 down, and runner on third. And a pop-up. Out of play.
Almost out to the street, I think. It might have caught the fence. Looks like it just missed going out.
Yep.
How do you like the new stop signs here, over here to our left? Have you gone through them? Have you gone through them many times
Twice.
yet? Twice.
James, I'll show you where it
Look, you've been doing something for so many years, and then all of a sudden, they throw a curveball at you. Actually, though, I think it is working.
I like it as a biker. Now that I come down there on my bike path and I know that everybody's stopped and I can just cruise right through the intersection. I don't have to look 3 ways to see who's coming. They're all stopped. I saw a crew of town officials up at 5 Corners there looking around. What's going on and what are they going to do up there?
I don't know. What are they doing on a Milestone Road?
Yeah.
They put all kinds of cones out there today.
This Milestone Road, something's going, yeah. Between the sewers going in and the roads being widened, and I like the roundabout that they had on Old South and Fairgrounds, but that got voted down.
I know, and with that, we were supposed to get a sidewalk on my street.
Yeah, Newtown Road. Newtown Road is
that's
a very tough road to walk on, and a lot of people do walk on Newtown Road.
Pop up, and that is
It's a foul ball, though. It's a foul ball. Well, yeah, because nobody touched it in fair territory. If somebody touched it, then it would be fair.
Exactly.
Even though it
Into fair territory.
it has to pass the pitcher's mound.
Jen Lamb's getting a lot of second chances here. And that's the result.
Right there.
Got it.
He got it.
Wow, what a shot.
So we played 2 innings, and it's still Nantucket 4, Sturgis East 0. Okay, we're into the 3rd inning. Just talking, the game is moving along. Sturgis East is happy they're keeping it a game here, Dennis. I just heard the assistant coach come over and mention that. I have an apology to make to Gino, Dennis, but I wanted to wait for you to be here. When I was doing a game with Raf, I was sort of making fun of his beloved beers, and I got a fact wrong, so I want to correct.
The name?
I want to correct it today.
All right.
Dick,
You remember how the Bears got knocked out of the playoffs last year?
I remember they lost, yeah.
They lost.
Yeah.
The kicker. Remember the kicker double donked an easy field goal?
Yep.
Beats it out for a hit. The kicker was Cody Parquet. He missed a 43-yard field goal that cost the Bears the playoff win. It hit one upright, then it hit the crossbar, or it hit the crossbar, and then the one upright, and then it went wide. And they released him, and they signed a new kicker. When I was telling this to Gino, I didn't have my facts straight. I was telling him the wrong name. Do you know the name of the new kicker who the Bears signed?
I have no clue.
His name is Chris Blewett.
Dick.
And that's big news.
Dick.
Chris
Tell you, the
Chris
poor guy.
Blewett.
Dick.
Is that the most horrible name that a kicker can have?
Nice play.
What a play!
Tip that
Sarah Lombardi.
Sarah Lombardi, nice scoop there. Is
Hey, 1-0, 1-0. Got one down, we're gonna go to flag.
So 1 out, and Sturgis has a runner in scoring position. I believe it's the first. Is it the first time they've had a runner as far as second in this game? I know one girl got out stealing going to second. I think this is the first time they've got a runner to second.
Hey, you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta make that decision. Here we go, here we go.
Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Stand it up. Hit it up.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The girls up.
Yeah, a couple of those girls sit over there, and well, they actually not sit. They're standing with their hands on the fence. That would have really hurt. That line drive hit their fingers as they're hanging onto the fence.
Get on, Jordan. Oh, that was smart, player. Thinking.
Yep, she saw the ball.
What's gonna happen if that ball gets away from her and she was right there?
Well, Nantucket, the backstop here is not that far away, so you can advance from first to second or second to third on an easy one like that there, but you're not going to score. You got to make sure that the ball gets back to the backstop and bounces off it to try to score from third. I'm hearing 2 outs, so it's up to this batter here now to get the runner in and break the shutout.
Top of the order. A lot of foul balls off of Madeline.
That means she has, in my mind, it always means she has some pretty good speed on it. They're not getting totally around. And that'll get the run in. So an RBI single, and it's 4-1. Sturgis is on the board.
Okay. Kylie's tying her shoe.
That's important, especially if you have to run to first base in a hurry. You want your shoes tied.
So 1 run in for the Sturgis East team.
And they're stealing.
And there goes the base.
So Sturgis is running.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
And that girl was pretty quick. So she made it before the throw got there.
Oh, high pitch. Uh-oh.
Ball pitch gets on to third. You got another one like that, and they'll have another run in. That sort of glanced off. I don't even think it hit the glove. I think she was bringing the glove up and hit her shoulder. So maybe a little bit of a mix-up on what was coming on that one.
Ground ball. And run's going to come in.
Sarah plays it out.
4-3.
So we've played 2.5. Sturgis breaks through. It's now 4-1. Nantucket leading. Okay, Will is coming up here in the third. Now only leading by 3. 4 in the first, but none in the second. And here's one pitched out our way. Wow. I put it down between innings, Gino. I'm getting my trivia question out for Dennis here. So.
Oh boy.
Another one might come this way now.
I'll have my glove ready. We all remember John Havlicek. He died about a week and a half ago.
Yep.
Picture here in the Globe that day.
Yep.
And A thing that really interests me in this picture. There's the picture of famous picture of Havlicek stealing the ball.
Yep.
Okay, if you notice in this picture up to the corner here, left, Dennis.
Yeah, wait a minute.
You can't see it from over there.
Yep.
They're saying this is Game 7 when Havlicek stole the ball. It says if the Celtics win, they'll be playing the Lakers, and that would be in the championship.
Right.
Two things about that picture. They would be playing the Lakers on April 18th and 19th.
Yep.
Back to back. So in those days, they weren't taking like 3 or 4 days off between games like they do now. you
Right,
know?
right.
So they played them back to back. The second thing, Dennis, it says Clay versus Liston on May 25th
Okay.
at the Garden. That never happened.
No, they fought in Portland.
Why did not that? My trivia question is why didn't they fight in the Garden?
They fought
on
in
May
Portland,
25th?
Maine.
Why did it move up to Maine? You said Portland. I thought it was Lewiston.
Oh, maybe it was Lewiston. It was in Maine.
Why was the fight moved from Boston Garden on May 25th to Lewiston, Maine? That's my trivia. That would have been 1965.
Nice shot.
What a shot that is! Center fielder playing deep, and
Nice.
she pulls it in. Sturgis playing some good defense now. After working a little bit shaky in the first inning, the defense got a lot stronger here.
All right, Dick. So what do we say?
You're giving up that quick, huh?
Well, how can I remember why they moved the fight?
Okay, they moved the fight because Muhammad Ali came up with a hernia 2 days before the fight on May
Okay.
23rd. So they postponed it from the 25th, but the Garden did not give them another date for the fight. So they moved it up to Maine. I'm thinking they moved it up to Lewiston, Maine. And he fought about 2 weeks after that, or maybe 3 weeks after that, after he got over the hernia. So imagine that playing back-to-back games on back-to-back nights in those days.
I know. And
They used to give him 1 day off in between.
the thing about Lewiston, Maine, that's a pretty small town.
pretty small town, yeah. I think the feeling was that
Where did
Muhammad Ali was probably faking the injury or something like that there. So the boxing.
There was a lot of faking going on that night.
So they moved. The Garden will not let them back in and get moved up to Lewiston, Maine. As you say, a much smaller venue than the Boston Garden.
That was the Phantom Punch, right?
Right.
Okay, Jordan Perry moving in.
So 2 outs. Nantucket gets a base runner, and they are stealing.
Safe. I remember listening to that on the radio.
Yeah, I wasn't a big boxing fan, but I do remember listening to a lot of boxing matches on the radio, yeah.
Nice play. That's a great play.
Great play by the catcher. And Sturgis gets the wheels again without scoring, so we've played 3, 4-1. Okay, 4th inning, game moving right along here.
4-1 Whalers. Emma Dean, the batter. Struck out her first time.
So Lamb has given up 1 run. How many hits has Sturgis got? Just the 1 hit, I think?
Yep.
Or 2 hits?
All right,
I know
let's see.
the eye was a single. Was that the only hit, or they have another hit besides that?
2 hits.
2 hits. So he's working on a 2-hitter.
This is a much closer game, Dick. Looks like it's going to go the
Yeah, the first time around, they beat them 17-2 on the road. So, going by that score, you thought today would be a lot higher than 4-1. But it's only the fourth inning.
fourth inning. Yep. Whalers have only lost one game, and that was to Monomoy.
They got a doubleheader coming up this Saturday. Georgetown's coming down.
Oh, nice.
So that's that'll be an interesting aspect. A 1 o'clock and a 3 o'clock game this Saturday.
2 5-inning games.
Most of the time it's set up that way, but it's not always. Not always, no.
Strikeout.
Strikeout for Lamb.
That's her 5th strikeout.
Going grilled cheese, Dick.
Aaron Quinn, the
Grilled
batter.
cheese. Bring. Someone's, yeah, I smell something. Yeah. I thought you were talking about what Eckersley said. Eckersley says on a strikeout they're bringing the cheese.
Marina Cass puts it away. 2 down.
2 up, 2 down.
Don't ask me about DP5.
Line drive.
Nice, Sarah. So that's a third hit of the day for Sturgis. So 1 on, 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Portion of the 4th inning brought to us by Santos for rubbish removal. We clean up the islands. Go Whalers, Santos. Chris Murray's having a discussion with the home plate umpire. Maybe batting out of order, I don't know.
Could be.
He brought something to the attention of the home plate.
I believe he's right. I think we got a batting out of order. I think
2 coaches on the base pass.
I think number 11 should have been up.
You got a third person keeping score.
Same player.
Something to do with the player.
Who are you? We don't know. Take the wig off.
Take the wig off. Evidently, it's squared up.
What number do you have for that lady that's on first? Do you have 25 for her?
No. No, I do not.
Because I heard him say same player, different number.
She's out. Whoever it is got caught stealing.
So that ends it quickly. We'll play 3.5. 4-1, Nantucket coming to bat.
She was on the take.
We're in the 4th inning. Portions of the 1st inning brought to us by Conyon and Coleman Insurance, specializing in personal and commercial
And there's a
lines
little
insurance.
nubber.
Oh, nice play by the
to
third baseman.
baseman.
Almost gets it over the third baseman's head.
One away, and Sarah Lombardi up.
So as Dennis Eckersley would say,
Yeah.
you jinxed the leadoff batter by bringing that up.
You know, Dick, you can only do what you can do. There's a line shot,
Sarah
base hit.
White's running the
And that's going to go
right
a long
fielder
way.
falls down. Sarah's going to
1,
motor over the third
2.
at least.
Go to the third. And all right.
She's in there. I don't know,
So-
you might have to call that a triple. The right fielder trying to make a play on it. And
Well,
she
Dick, I
slipped.
think she fell down. I think it's a single and a 2-base error.
She fell down, so you're going to give it a single and a 2-base error. I'll agree with that. I'm
did-
not going to debate you on that.
You going to disagree with me, Dick?
I'm not going to disagree. I'm going to agree with you. You're saying it could have been a triple, but
There's a shot.
Power shot.
All right.
it looks like another. Oh, that could be interference
Marina
there on the
Cass.
runner.
All right.
She tripped over the first baseman's leg because the first baseman was on the bag, and that could have been interference easily.
They did make contact.
If the umpire saw it, he would have given her a double at least. It would have been up to discretion for triple. I think a double. She got the double on her own anyways, even with the trip. So the first baseman's got a bad leg to begin with. She had a steal thing go against her.
Foul ball.
Then see how she was just standing there like that, Gino? She did that before. She never got off the bag. So as the Nantucket runner was rounding the bag, her foot made contact with the first baseman's foot. I don't know which foot it was, whether it was the bad one or the good one, but there was certainly contact made.
So we got 1 out, a runner on second, 1 run in, 5-1. And the runner goes to third in the right left field.
Oh, there we go.
And the runner's going to come in. Cash scores.
So an error on the throw, give her a stolen base and an error, and Nantucket gets it up to 6-1. 2 in this inning, right, Dennis?
2 in this inning.
So 6-1. So we have what? 1 out, nobody on.
We have 1 out, nobody on. And Jen Lamb up. The Whalers have colorful helmets this year.
They do,
Did you notice?
Yeah. They look like race car driving helmets.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Getting ready for the Indy 500. What about the Kentucky Derby last weekend? A lot of controversy over that.
I would have loved to have a 65-1 ticket. Lamb walks for the Whalers. We got 1 out.
Well, do you know what a stupor is at a horse race? Or any track?
A stupor.
A stupor.
No. No, I do not.
A stupor is a person who, when the race is over, if you don't have the winner of the race, you made a couple of bets. What do you normally do with your tickets?
Rip them.
Rip them, throw them away, throw them in the trash.
Yeah, well, somebody comes by and picks them up.
Somebody comes by and picks them up. That's called the stupor.
Oh, the stupor.
So they're wondering if a couple of stupors at the Kentucky Derby this weekend made out. Because if you had the favorite,
yep.
And there's a
shot.
If you had the favorite, you hang on to your ticket, right? But if you had that 65 to the winner who won it after the investigation, you might just throw that ticket away and walk away, right? So if a stupor goes around and finds that ticket, and then the race gets changed, he or she could have wound up making some money.
Yeah. Who's the number 9 again? In running?
Number 9.
Number 9, Dick.
I remember her. She did this before.
Yep.
Mulaney Bamber. And I see her dad over there.
Okay.
Watching the game from behind the fence.
Okay.
Got his puppy dog. He's standing there with his puppy dog on a leash. So I believe she'll be stealing. She did that last time she went in. Close play.
Pretty close.
That was a great throw. I think the umpire got it right, but that was a real close play. Throw was right there. The foot got the bag, and then the tag came in. Nantucket has another runner in scoring position.
Nice bunt. Good job.
Sturgis really getting their defense in order, Dennis, after that first inning.
Yeah, the runner gets the third.
So 2 outs.
And
And
Jazzy
again,
and
what do we got?
Matheny
2
up.
runs in so far this inning?
2 runs in.
2 runs in. Nantucket looking to get a third or a runner on third base. But they need the hit or the wild pitch to get the runner in because there are 2 outs. You can't score on the out.
And there's a, what we call a
That one might get
strike.
overhead. Oh, what a catch by the center fielder. Unbelievable catch.
Knocking them out every all day.
That center
What a
fielder is
catch.
doing a great job. That one goes on the highlight reel. Great catch
That's the
by.
best catch I've seen all year.
That was unbelievable.
So we've played, what, 4 innings? It is now 6-1.
Well, that's going to hit a car. Listen.
No. Somebody could have parked there. They, top of the 5th, Nantucket up. They have 7 up on the board. Is that right, Dennis? 7-1? 7-1. Nantucket up. As Sturgis is batting in the 5th. A little pop-up. Playable, and she makes the play just on that imaginary white line over there.
Really nice catch.
Talking to the coach or the umpire, I guess, between innings, that play in the first inning that we were a little bit confused on when they sent it back from third was the ball was out of play. And once the ball goes out of play on that imaginary white line that runs right along that batting cage fence over there, nobody can advance, so that's why they sent it back to second.
And set it up with the
Foul. Oh, Dick, almost.
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 I had more energy, I would jump up and play that.
You don't have the energy anymore.
I'm saving my energy. I gotta stay up late, you know. You got the Celtics on tonight, you got the Red Sox on tonight.
You're not going to watch Golden State, huh? You won't say that?
I will no. I'll be lucky if I make it. The only way to make me through the Celtics will be if they come out and play in the third quarter. They play a first half good in all 4 games so far, but their third quarter is horrible.
There's a pop-up, and that is nice catch.
Nice catch. So
Nice
Nantucket's
catch.
showing the defense, playing well behind their pitcher.
2 down. And the pitcher is up.
So 2 outs, nobody on here in the 5th. Nantucket ahead 7-1. Portion of the 5th inning brought to us by the Seagrow. Way to go for great fish and excellent seafood. Where all the locals call home. The Seagrow. Lunch Monday to Saturday. Dinner nightly 5:30 to close. 45 Sparks Ave. Late swing on that. Lamb is still throwing the heat.
Yep. 2 down. Wheeler's 7-1. I think the difference in the game, as far as defense is concerned, is Sturgis has not been able to catch the ball. Pretty much, you know, it's on the throws.
Yeah, it was, well, that first inning, the 4 runs in the first inning there, they're sort of all tainted. I don't know if they earned or unearned, but they were
Probably all under and
They
yeah.
Sturgis almost didn't come out of the gate, but since then they've stepped up their defense. They shut them out the second and third. Nantucket got a couple of hits last inning, but again they made some good defense. Hey, Lamb trying to catch the ball and make the tag at the same time. I think she would have had her, but she couldn't get the ball into a glove for the tag.
So 2 down, runner on first.
You have to give her a infield hit on that. And they got a pinch runner in.
Taryn Miranda is the batter.
Whoa, another wicked line drive at that screen.
She took a real hack at that.
Yeah, I would not stand at that screen with my fingers hanging over the.
That was a hack and a half.
Yeah. They got her.
They got her. She's dead.
A little hesitation on the start. The ball did not get far enough away from the catcher and gets gunned down. So we've played 4.5. Nantucket coming to bat with a 7-1 lead. Okay, Nantucket coming up here in the 5th inning with a 6-1 lead. It's an official game. Also, Nantucket could end it this inning if they put a 6 spot up. Is that correct?
Yep. Let me see this for a second.
If they put 6 runs on it?
They put 6 runs up this inning. They could end it.
A little pop-up. That's not playable. Higgins, Perry, and Stedman are due up for the Whalers.
Middle of the batting order. How's Higgins done for today?
She's been on base twice, 2 for 2. Reached an error, and then got a base on balls.
She doesn't play in the field, so she's the designated hitter.
Foul. Little pop. Well, that's going to be in the street.
Didn't have enough juice on it. Heading towards the street, but doesn't have enough to get over the fence.
There's a pop up, and and that brings up the age-old. Who has a ball like that, sort of a tween of the player coming in from the outfield?
It should be the left fielder, but
Yep.
you got to make the call.
Yep.
The sooner the left fielder knows the shortstop's not backing up anymore, the better chance she has to make the catch. Because as the shortstop keeps backing up, and as you say, it's in between them, then the left fielder's got to keep an eye on the shortstop and an eye on the ball.
So Dick, we say it's 7-1, right?
7-1.
Five runs will do it, right?
No, you got to be ahead by
6.
12.
Yeah.
So
Six.
if the Whalers put a 6 spot up,
8 spot, right?
6 spot will make it 13-1. That would be ahead by 12. I think that's
6 runs.
that's where you play the short game. If you get up by 12, so if the Whalers get a rally going here, they could end it in this inning. Correct. And that would work out for you, as you have a commitment.
I have a commitment at 5:30.
Gino has a commitment. That would help everybody. I would stay around and gather up all the supplies here as you guys run to your commitments. I wouldn't leave anything behind. I'll let you guys run. I'll clean up the area.
You gonna police the area,
I'll
Dick?
police the area.
That's after Gino and I set it all up, right, Gino?
Yeah.
You show up like a.
You guys are the table setters. I'm the cleanup hitter.
I'm the star.
Yeah.
I show up when I feel like
You
it.
guys are the table setters. I'm the cleanup. Oh, a nice play by the catcher. So Perry pops out. Catcher makes a good play on it, getting himself back
Stedman
to the fence.
Isn't that the way, Gino? Foul ball. Nice bunt though. Nice idea.
Nantucket staying with the bunt. I like the bunt when it's a close game, but you know, giving up an out for base when you got a 7-1 lead is not a
Not a good hit. Not a good thing.
not a good trade-off in the 5th inning.
And we're gonna.
Okay, that gets her over to third base as the catcher can't come up with that cleanly. So now I assume the bunt's off, but you never know, and maybe a sacrifice to get her home. No, she is
Here it
still
is.
punting,
Yeah, good
sacrificing to get her home. She beat it out.
Stedman gets a hit.
So we'll give her a hit. I don't know. The overthrow, probably she gets the RBI. I'm saying she was coming in anyway. So the hit gets the runner in. The overthrow doesn't
All right.
go as an error because nobody advanced.
All right. Lombardi up. Sarah Lombardi, second baseman with the Whales.
What has she done?
Sarah's reached in an error and singled.
And it's played
And
well in the
scored
field.
on a 2-base error. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, she picked it up. She would have gone crazy.
Sarah
Another
beats
hit.
it out for her second hit.
And I think we're at the top of the order. Marina Cass.
Marina Cass. So Nantucket getting a little bit of...
doubled. She's reached 3 times. Doubled twice and reached on an error by the first baseman. Ducks underneath. Ball 1.
And Nantucket putting a little magic here, Dennis. They may end this game this inning if they can keep the hitting going. Oh, a little pop up there. That's going to be the second out now.
And now Jen Lamb up. Jen is struck out, reached on an error.
2 outs in the inning. 2 on.
And she's a good bunter.
Let's see if they keep the bunt on with 2 outs, 2 on. Definitely bunting for the hit here, not to advance the runners.
Let's see now. Chris likes to. He loves the bunt.
Sturgis pitcher is still got some good steam on the ball too.
Yep. There's the bunt.
There it is again. Oh, that's it. Nothing
Bases
to do.
loaded.
Beautiful bunt there. Bunting all the way for a base hit, and it works. Now you get the bases loaded, and her sister coming up here.
All right. Madeline's fly to center, reached on the base on balls, and got an RBI single.
She could really help her own cause here with a hit. No place to put her. They got to pitch to her. Portion of this game brought to us by Arrowhead Nursery.
And there's a
Home and
pop-up.
garden meets. That should end the inning.
And it does.
So Nantucket gets 1. We've played 5. They're ahead 8-1. Okay, 6th inning.
Oh, there it is.
Almost coming down to us. Dennis has left the building. So it's me and Gino here. We have an open chair. If anybody walks by, we'll plunk them right in it. Open auditions. Whoever wants to sit in. A couple Sturgis mums in front of us here. Almost ready to jump in. We have an open seat here if they want to join us. I think we have a pinch hitter up here. 17 is not on my roster here. So
There's
she's
your stop sign at work. Dick, there it is. Your stop sign's working.
stop
Dick.
sign is. Look at
backup there.
the backup here is.
That's pretty backed up for
That's
5
yeah.
o'clock at night, in the afternoon at 5:30, right?
So you think the stop sign is back?
Summer.
You think
no,
the
it's the stop sign doing it.
They're not slowing down to check
It
out
is.
the game?
No, That's all the way backed up. That's amazing.
Boy, when I leave, I'm gonna have to leave by first way. I don't want to get it. I don't want to get into that traffic jam.
Wow.
Struck her out. So 1 out here. Gary coming up. So 1 out here in the 6th inning. Nantucket holding an 8-1 lead. Lamb giving up 3 hits in this game. 1 run.
Nice. Oh, beautiful.
3rd to first. 2 outs. And that brings up the number 2 hitter, Kylie Blows. She's grounded out to second base twice. Lamb would like to see that happen again in the dirt. Keeping an eye on that traffic, Gino, and backing up as we speak here.
Wait till summertime comes, Jim.
They'll be backed up all the way past the school.
Definitely.
People will be pulling into first way and going around it. Here's a shot.
Boy, that's a
And that
monster
Center fielder gonna run that down. She's gonna get at least 3. Let's see if they send her. They held her to a triple. So Kylie triples. And we have a runner on third with 2 outs. And it brings up the 3rd hitter, Emma. Emma has struck out twice in this game. Ooh. Lamb reared back and fired that one almost over the head of her sister. No, Stedman's catching.
It's hard with the uniforms.
Both teams wearing blue shirts
That's Sturgis.
and Nantucket's wearing the gray pants, Sturgis the blue pants. Strike 2.
Oh, Kylie, come on.
Oh, look at this. Oh, no. That's a smart backup, though.
Good backup by the left field, they are. The runner on third base getting a little bit frisky there and almost gets caught off jumping around here. Stedman finally throws it and bounced off the glove into left field, but the left fielder was right there to scoop it up, saving a run. Left fielder Angela Da.
That's it, Dick.
Struck her out again. No runs. We've played 5.5. Nantucket's ahead 8-1. Okay, Nantucket batting here in the last of the 6, holding an 8-1 lead. Leading off is Angela Dar. She's got a couple RBIs, 1 hit. Trying to get on base here. Count in her favor. Taken all the way. Pitcher throws it right down the middle. Good pitch to hit, but she wasn't going to offer on that. Another strike call. Looking for the walk, but back-to-back strikes. Makes it a full count. And she rips that one up the middle for her second hit. Brings up Jasmine, who hit a mammoth shot to center field last time up. But the center fielder went back and made a great catch, robbing her of extra bases. She's in, stolen base. So Nantucket has a runner on second. Here's the bus showing up for the team. But we got another inning here to play before the team gets picked up. Stole third as Nantucket showed bunt, which brought the third baseman in. And then shortstop could not get over there in time to cover, so another stolen base. A little pop-up. Let's see who's calling for it. Shortstop drops it.
She brings it home, Dick.
So he gets another run in on the error by the shortstop.
No outs, right?
Nobody out, 9-1.
That was a really kind of sad. The girl should have gotten out of the way.
The second baseman got in the way.
Oh, there we go. Oh, go. Here we go. There's 2 runs, Dick. Now it makes sense for 3 more with no outs.
So Nantucket's got it up to 10-1. They have a 9-run lead. The game would get shortened if they get it up to a 12-run lead. So right now, they have a runner on third, 2 runs in, and Perry up.
Oh, yeah.
Line drive. Oh, nice
what a
catch by the
nice
shortstop.
Beautiful catch.
So the shortstop made a great catch, robbing Perry of a hit. Oh, wait. Ian Stedman up. 1 out, runner on third. Ground ball up the middle. Stedman gets a hit and an RBI.
There we go. So that's 11-1, right, Dick?
11-1. So Nantucket up by 10.
Yep.
And that means that the
They're going to steal here.
the batter becomes the important run. The infield's going to talk this over, how they're going to play this. If they want to extend this game, they got to make sure that Nantucket does not score 2 more runs. Nantucket scores 2 more runs here, then the game will end. They have an 11-1 lead. Portion of this game brought to us by Island Lumber. We cover the island. Go Whalers, Island Lumber.
Yeah!
You're right, Gino. There's the steal. Ooh, and they got her. They got her. I thought she got underneath the tag there because the ball shot hopped and went up into the glove. I thought the foot get in there,
Close enough.
but they called her out.
Is that 2 outs, Dick?
That's 2 outs. Sarah Lombardi batting. Pops it up.
Right
Okay.
there. All right,
So Nantucket leads 11-1. Final inning coming up. Okay, Nantucket's leading 11-1. They need to get 3 outs here to end it. Sturgis is down to their final 3 outs. Leading off is Erin, the cleanup hitter. She has 1 hit. Ground ball to shot. Cass up with it. Nice play. Oh!
What?
They're going to say Perry's foot was off the bag. I didn't see that. I'm going to give my 3 stars here now. Dennis forgot to give me his. We'll get them from him next time. My 3 stars are going to go to Madeline Lamb, the pitcher, Anna Stedman, catch a couple of hits, and Sarah Lombardi with a couple of hits and some good plays at second. So they were my 3 stars here. But right now, Nantucket's looking for 3 outs. First one they had, but the umpire is going to say that Perry's foot come off the bag. Fly ball to right field. Fly ball, right field was pulled in, and
There we go. There, that's it. They got it. Boom. She was bobbling.
bobbling the ball. The throw was there in time, but she was bobbling it, so. Caroline Correa made that catch out in right field. So we have 1 out, runner on second.
And
Nantucket needs 2 outs to end it here as Sturgis East is down to their final 2 at bats. Nantucket coming into this game with an 8-1 record, looking to go to 9-1. Sturgis coming in with a 4-6 record, trying to get closer to 500, but it's going to slip away.
have to run. Strike 3. Here we go. So that's it. That's one
Okay.
more out. All right, we'll give this 1 more out. That's 2 outs, right?
2 outs.
Yeah, okay.
Gino has to get out of here to the selectmen's meeting, so hopefully we can get this last out in. Remember, you're watching
If
this.
they get a hit, we're leaving it.
This is the last batter.
Yeah.
So remember, you're watching this game on TV 99. We thank Dennis Cameron for joining us today in the booth. He had a driver ed commitment to run to. Gino Gang on camera. He's got the selectmen to run to. Dick Herman will be left behind to clean up everything here.
Strike 2, Dick.
Yeah, and you're watching this game on channel 99 on your dial. Remember to put a smile on your face each and every day, even if you're laughing at yourself. Go Celtics. Big one tonight for the Celtics.
That's it, Dick.
And Nantucket wins.